Welcome to Comm 10, the official podcast of the School of Communication at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. We bring you a fast-paced 10-minute spotlight on the voices, stories, and projects shaping journalism, media, and communication on our campus. 10 minutes, one story, all Maverick.
Hi, and welcome to Comm 10, the podcast of School of Communication at University of Nebraska, Omaha. I'm one of your hosts, Dr. Heather Hundley.
And I'm Jodine Brownlee. And it's so nice to be here today, and we have a great guest. So excited
today
to
with
talk.
us, we have Todd Cooper. And Todd's official title with the Gateway... General Manager. Okay, I want to say advisor because I think like student clubs and faculty advisor, but you're not faculty. I don't think you're an advisor. So tell us about the Gateway and your role then as general manager.
Yeah, Gateway is entirely student run, as a lot of our programs are. We oversee it on the back end, like mainly post-production. But if students come to us and they need advice on how to get a story or what to do, we do it there. It's been around since 1922 as a weekly news product. Now it's a daily news product because of the website. I used to print weekly. But since 1922, it actually has origins back to 1911. It was a yearbook. It was a poetry compilation. It was all sorts of things. So now it's just news, opinion, culture, sports, all that.
And it's a little different because I think the Board of Regents has like what the parameters or rules are, which is unusual in terms of how it's not a student club or organization.
Right. It is. It's almost our constitution, and I quickly learned it. I didn't know coming in, even though I grew up at a student newspaper as well, like in Lincoln. Mm-hmm. Same principles, students run it, and basically the Regents have said students should run this as not a voice of the administration. It's not a voice of the faculty. It's not a voice of you, the general manager. It's a voice of the students, and so. The students let me know that pretty quickly. Yeah. It's set up very wise. Obviously, a strong First Amendment principle there.
It's good. Well, and with some of that, I mean, obviously, it's going to present some pretty big challenges. What have you done to overcome some of those challenges, and what have you seen as a result?
Yeah. So I took the job or was fortunate to get offered the job almost 2 years ago. And at that time, and Heather knows this, we had 3 staffers. We had no home. We were comically grouped with the Military Connected Resource Center folks, which is fun, and they're great people.
Strange bedfellows.
Yeah, exactly. Putting journalists together with military members was quite interesting. So challenges right away. And we had a website that was corrupted. It fed viruses to, because they were trying to do things on the cheap back in the day, and you get what you pay for. And so, with Heather and the journalism faculty's help, we're now up to 21, 22 students from 380. And they're great. We just had a staff meeting yesterday. I said, you guys are in charge. And here's the deal. We don't hire knuckleheads. And journalism school doesn't enroll knuckleheads. And so you have a standard they'll uphold, and they've really taken to that. I think they love it. Like, hey, they get paid. It's really their thing, and our motto is young news for students by students. And so they better be serving the student body.
Yeah. Well, so you might not know, but so School of Communication, we're very collaborative. We want partnerships and good relationships in the campus and the community. And when Todd took over, he came to me and just like, hey, do you have any space? And the students that work here are your students. Well, it's not necessarily true that, they don't have to be from School of Communication. It could be anywhere on campus to work at the Gateway. But I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like we had some office space available, and we have a nice meeting space. And so I offered him to like, yeah, let's do a trial run and see how this works. And I think the partnership and the collaboration has gone really well. And so thank you. I'm glad that it helped increase numbers at the Gateway.
It's been wonderful. I mean, that 105 is a quintessential college newspaper news. Like, it's an old building. It's a great space. It's crowded at times. And then at times, it's the nature of a newsroom. The faculty has been incredible. I mean, recruiting people, sending me people. Everybody in here has sent me somebody. And that, I need that, obviously, because you guys know who wants to do this, right? Like, it's really a test of, do you want to do this for a living? And there's no difference between a student journalist and a professional journalist. There's no
exactly
thing you go through.
That's right.
The other great thing that we've done in collaboration, they've got to get them posted, but some of the radio segments that we're trying to turn into podcasts.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, execute something. I will steal your thunder.
No, go ahead. I love the fact that you are completely on board with it. And we had this group of journalists who are working for the Gateway and wanted to do a show together. And I said, oh, wow, this is a great opportunity. As long as you were okay with it and Dr. Hunley was okay with it. And I think it builds camaraderie, better content. And then there's a reason why. You have a why for it. So yeah, let's get those posted.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm on that. Like, the difference between an idea and a product is execution, and they need to execute on that. And so they say they're stockpiled. I don't know what we're saving them for, but we will put them out.
Yeah. And you've done a lot of great things for us too. I think in 105, in terms of, like, he has some good vision and ideas of changing the room around and making it look like a newsroom, but still making it comfortable. There's a little couch in there. There's a little conference table. There's individual workstations. That space is shared with PR. It's shared with forensics. And I just love seeing students and activity and collaboration with faculty, students, staff. I love the energy of that, and you've helped bring that to us. So thank you.
Your thought on this, it's kind of a front door to ASH. I mean, you have a nice office space and then great classrooms. But 105 is a natural fit. I mean, students are in between J school classes right now, and they're hanging out in our newsroom, and that's what we did back when we were at college. So
right. So share with us, what are your points of pride with the Gateway now? It's taken a few years for building it back up.
So I've had a series of wonderful editors, and so it's really credit to them. But we, as I said, we went from 3 to we're now at 22 staff. Our current editor, Caitlin Kelly, who is a journalism minor, we're working on her, but she's a dynamo, and her and Stephen Pura, who future grad student, are. Stephen's a glue guy. Those two combined on an investigation on campus that got to the root of why student groups were defunded. And we just went to DC, and they were top 4 finalists nationally. And so we're talking about, legacy papers like the Alligator at Florida and Kentucky. We were in that company.
Wow. Wow. Congrats.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Yeah. And it was execution again. Like, they had a story, they heard rumblings of the story, and they just kept at it. And it really paid off. The other thing is just, I tell them, I want to see the character and the characters of UNO. Like, I want to see the characters that make up the character in UNO. Mm-hmm. And they're doing a much better job of profiling people. Like, we all know about AI and some concerns that have displacing jobs. AI cannot write a personality profile. Mm-hmm. It can write a game story, or things like that. So we're really trying to push them to, like, let's get to what when I see this newspaper, I want to feel what UNO is like, and I want to see what your personality is like too. And they've taken that, and we've got students from different majors, most of them communications, but they delve into the subject areas that they love, and there's a lot of energy in the room.
Great. That's awesome.
That's great news for our future, for journalism and the future of digital storytelling. So, and I've seen the shift even in classrooms where we seem to, really want these people that are seeking the truth and telling the truth. So thank you so much for everything you do for our campus.
Well, you too. I mean, isn't it incredible that I just love, I'm emboldened. I feel better about our future as a country and a community because students want to take, it's not an easy, as you guys know, it's not an easy profession, but it's such a worthwhile one and such a fun one, and they're embracing that.
Yeah, I wonder if they get this is the center of our democracy, how important it is. So I don't know.
When we were in D.C., we saw that firsthand. We were within hours of the wrecking ball coming down on the East Wing. So we just got back, and they're charged up, regardless of politics.
Yeah.
They're charged up, and they realize that facts are facts. They're not political. They're factual. So
awesome.
And question everything. And the old adage is, if your mother says she loves you, fact check it, get a second source. So yeah, I didn't realize it was that. You just got back then. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And they love, the experiences that they get, I didn't get. I was a ink-stained wretch. I was a writer. I was never on camera. I was never on a website. Shows how old I am, at least. But
how quickly technology moves too.
Right. And they're getting so much their talents are just developing in such a diverse area. And so bully to the communication school for teaching all those different media outlets, the ways to tell the story. There's so many multiple ways now. So
yeah, great. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us at Comm 10. Please join us on our socials at UNO School of Communication. You'll find our social media there. See you next time.
Thanks for listening to Comm 10, a production of the School of Communication at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. New episodes drop every other week, so be sure to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And don't forget to follow the School of Communication on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube for the latest episodes and behind-the-scene updates.